Hello guys, hope you're doing well. So in our previous lecture we have created our first HTML file. Now we're gonna create some uh, code and display the results in a browser. So uh, I'm going to open my Visual Code Studio and open a folder. This is my example folder that I'm using. So here we got our first HTML file. So okay, let's walk through the above steps in more details. Create our HTML file. An HTML file simply a text file used with an extension of .html extension. So open your HTML editor such as brackets. I opened my Visual Code Studio and create a new file called .html, like as I created in our previous lecture. So now I'm gonna write some code here. Explanation mark, dot type, it's less than and greater than, then explanation mark, dot type HTML. This is tells the browser uh, it is the HTML document file. So I'm gonna start from here. HTML head, body, and some title here. HTML examples, and also I'm gonna type here my first heading, and this is paragraph, first paragraph. So I'm gonna save this and view it in our browser. HTML tutorial examples is the title that I have given in the head, and my first heading and my first paragraph is into our body tag, and then HTML, and then paragraph. So it's so simple. Explanation of code. Okay, before we get too carried away, I will explain what that code was all about. We just coded a bunch of HTML tags. These tags tell the browser what to display and where. Actually, these tags. You may have noticed that for every opening tag, this is opening tag, there was also a closing tag with HTML. This is our starting tag, this is our closing tag, and also this is starting, this is closing. Every HTML tag expects some uh, links uh, to head keywords, meta, HR, BR. Every HTML tag have the ending tag like this. So that content we wanted to display append in between. Most HTML tags have a opened and closing tag. In our next lecture we can just I will describe some HTML document and their formatting or some fundamentals. So HTML elements are fundamentals of HTML. HTML document are simply a text file made up with the HTML element. Those elements are defined using HTML tags. An HTML element is an individual component of a HTML document. Any given web consists of many HTML elements. We can create web page once. We will need to add some tags like opening and closing tags. So HTML tags tells your browser which elements to present and how to present them. Where the elements appears to determined by the order in which the tags appear. HTML consists over 100 tags. Don't let that put you off through. You will probably find that most of the time you only use a handful or tags on your web page. Have said haven't said that, I highly recommend learning all the HTML tags eventually, but we will get doing that later. Okay, let's look more closely at the example that we created in our lecture. Doc type. The doc type declaration tells the browser which version of HTML the document is using. This doc type is HTML5. Um, Describe the browser. This is a HTML5 document. So the HTML element is the document root element. It can be throw of as a container that all other tags sit inside except for the uh, explanation mark doc type declaration. This and the head tag. Head tag contains the information that is not normally viewable within your browser, such as meta tags, JavaScript, or CSS. Altogether, the title tag is a exception to this. The content of the title tag is displayed in the browser's title bar right at very top of the browser, like here. Here we got our first title and the body tag. The body tag is a main area for your content. This is where most of your code and viewable element will go, like h1 paragraph. H1 tag defines the level 1 heading. Uh, this is our level 1 and this is our level 2 heading. This is our level 3 heading. This is our level 4 heading. So as mentioned in the previous lesson, you will notice that all these elements having opening and closing tag and that contain of the element is placed in between them, like this opening closing tag, and this is our element. There are few exceptions to the rule. You will also notice that the closing tag is silently different to the opening tag. The closing tag contains the forward slash. Here we got the forward slash in our all ending HTML tags. So this tells the browser that the tag closed this previous one. You can indent the code and add extra characters return if you like. This can help the readability, and it does not affect the way the page is displayed in the browser. In fact, code indenting is a universal practice in your computer programming language um, cycle, and most HTML editor automatically indent the code like this. For example, we could take the above example and indent it in the following example, and like I have shown to you, uppercase or lowercase. This is our lowercase tags. Mm, the lowercase tags is a good practice for our development. It's very easy to read for the browser, and you can also use the uppercase tags like this, but that is okay, not the efficient way of writing your HTML code. So we can use our tags in the lowercase. Optional tags. Some of the above tags are optional. In certain situations, in the particular, the HTML head and the body tag can all the omitted. So it would be perfectly valid to change the above example like this. We don't need head tag or body tag, and the HTML tag. We can also view our HTML tag. It's very simple. However, there are very specific rules around when you can and can't do this. For example, the HTML starting tag can be omitted if it's not immediately followed by a document, and the same applies to its end tag and the head tag element. Now I'm gonna come back with our head tag. So if you are interested in learning which tags uh, you can leave out, check out the HTML specification rules around the specific tags you would like to omit. So um, that is all for now. I will describe some formatting HTML in our next tutorial. So take care for now.